Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, December 23. Jamaica is being hailed as the next big destination for Nigerian tourists following the arrival of the first non-stop flight between the two countries. The flight from Nigeria to Jamaica, carrying approximately 140 passengers on board, touched down at the Sangster International Airport in St. James Monday night.
It is going to be the start of many more good things.
Absolutely.
And it is opportune that you are here because we, from the Ministry of Transport and Mining, have been looking at a supply for buses. And our research persons indicated that some very good buses at extremely low prices and good quality is available from Nigeria.
Nigerians are big travelers, like Jamaicans also, but we're huge tourists and travelers. We just feel that this is a gold mine, a gem that is waiting to be discovered by the majority of Nigerians. And I think that once Nigerians, discover this, you will be seeing us.
It is an indication of the true depth of our appreciation of this flight and the potential that it holds between Nigeria and Jamaica. Not only the manufacturing of vehicles, not only the holding of weddings, but a true meeting of South-South cooperation.
The inaugural flight included passengers from Nigeria, Ghana, and South Africa. The next direct flight between Jamaica and Nigeria is expected in 2 months. Jamaican seafarers are now able to serve on Kenyan-flagged vessels, while Kenyan seafarers can now serve on Jamaican-flagged vessels. This follows a memorandum of understanding signed recently between the Maritime Authority of Jamaica and the Republic of Kenya. The agreement will allow reciprocal recognition of the standards of training, certification, and watchkeeping (STCW) certificates for seafarers. Under the STCW Convention, a joint committee will review the implementation of undertakings, conduct joint studies in the field of maritime transport, and facilitate discussions of maritime safety, security, education, and training. Jamaica now has undertakings for the recognition of certification with 19 countries, including the United Kingdom. With approximately 400 road fatalities since the start of the year, the Jamaica Constabulary Force is encouraging motorists to use the road carefully during the holiday season. Head of the force's Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, Senior Superintendent of Police Gary McKenzie, says additional members have been dispatched to help with road congestion and to enforce the national curfew and other legal mandates.
We as police officers, we are doing our best to ensure that we have very few congestion points along the roadways, especially within the corporate area and other townships across the island, because we know that apart from the delay in traffic, we will have more exposure to street crimes.
SSP McKenzie was speaking at a recent JIS think tank. He pointed out that local statistics showed that drinking was a common cause of road fatalities during this time of the year, while warning that persons who breach the law by having excess alcohol while driving would face prosecution. SSP McKenzie encouraged the Jamaicans to drink responsibly. Meanwhile, the Jamaica Constabulary Force is appealing to business operators and individuals to be vigilant and report suspicious activities. The appeal follows an increase in fraudulent activities related to point-of-sale POS machines. The JCF says there have been several reports of POS machines being stolen from business establishments. As a result, business operators are being urged to not leave POS machines unattended. Operators are also being asked to not give machines to customers without paying attention and verify that the machine belongs to the establishment before using it. As for customers, the JCF says they should check receipts after transactions to ensure the POS cost is correct. They should also sign up with their financial institutions to get alerts on transactions and also keep credit or debit cards in sight. Fraudulent POS transactions may be reported to the Fraud Squad at 876-971-3346, the Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security Courtney Williams has been appointed Chairman of the National Task Force Against Trafficking in Persons, NATFATIP. Mr. Williams succeeds Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Science, Energy and Technology, Carol Palmer. In a release Tuesday, Mr. Williams pledged to provide the task force with sufficient resources to undertake critical activities. As chairman, Mr. Williams will oversee the work being done to prevent trafficking in persons, protect victims, and prosecute offenders in accordance with the National Plan of Action for Combating Trafficking in Persons. He will also assess existing mechanisms and propose other innovative ways to tackle the crime of human trafficking. And finally, small farmers who occupy lands at Long Pond in Trelawney will be allowed to continue their farming activities. This after Agriculture Minister Floyd Green intervened in a land dispute involving the small farmers, the All-Island Jamaica Cane Farmers Association, Everglades Farms Limited, and SCJ Holdings Jamaica. Minister Green held talks with the stakeholders on Monday, where the parties agreed to allow small farmers to remain on the lands free of interference. The parties also agreed to a framework that will see the Long Pond lands being put to productive use. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.